Hi, welcome to my channel. Today I am going to share what I think is an epic thrift store haul. You can see some of the things here. I went to Savers and my Goodwill, and I thought I was doing good at Goodwill. I found a few items that I'm going to show first because that was my first stop. But then I went to the Savers, fill up my car, and then as I'm approaching the register, the lady's like, "Oh, you must know about the 30% off coupon," which I have forgotten about. So all of the things I got there, besides being awesome deals, were 30% off. So let me get started right away. Some of the less exciting items, I'm just gonna put the less exciting items first. I bought this huge box, and I'm gonna just take his head off here. It's out of the way. Is this it's a plastic box, but it looks very old. The style looks like wood. It was $5.99, and you can see the maker here. It's Mark Lane, Baraboo, Wisconsin. So I don't know exactly what this was used for, but I thought it would be great for saving files. I know it's not deep enough, but like, you know how you get all these cards and letters from your children and things, like drawings and things that are significant, I thought this would be an awesome thing. I'm gonna list it. I haven't decided how much. I have to see comparables first, but I'm thinking, something along the note of like $30 would be good. So that would be great profit. And at my Goodwill, I also found this glass piece. Let me pull it right here. So I'll show you the piece. So it is an apothecary jar. So it's the one with the leg, right? And then you have the cover. These are pretty handy during the holidays. You can fill them up with candy. You can fill them up with ornaments. All sorts of different decorations there. This was $5.99. I am thinking I can use this during the holidays and then get rid of it. Or, like I always do, just sell a little bit higher. If it sells, it sells. And if it doesn't, I'll just keep it for myself. But I thought it was a great deal for $6. So like you see, these Goodwill things are kind of okay, right? But nothing major. And then this was a fun little thing. This was $3.99. And is a rest for your iron. Oh my goodness, this fly got in here. So to put your stove iron, I guess. So it was $2.99. It says San Francisco, California. So I thought it was cool. So I'm gonna list this one for sale. And finally, the item that I love the most at the Goodwill was this box. That I have no idea what is it for, where it came from, anything, but I just loved it. And the employees were like, "Oh, that's so cool." So it's this box, it's all wood, and it says domestics in there. So it's almost like a cover for something. Honestly, don't know. The top seems pretty nice. I feel like this is something that we can restore with some of that oil and make it look really, really nice. It has something like probably had hinges in here or something to click on. But if you know what this is for, let me know. I just thought it would be so cool to stage it as, a racer for plants, for pumpkins, anything for the fall. It was $5.99. And then for all of these items, I had a 20% off coupon because of donations. So I thought I was doing okay, right? And so I go to the Savers, and that day I was wearing heels, and I was kind of wearing, feeling already tired. Normally, I would never go into a thrift store with a cart because I feel like that jinxes me. So that day, I was like, I'm so tired. I'm going to grab a cart because if I find something I don't have, I don't want to come back and carry things around and walk around. So one of the first items I found was this owl that you see here. He's pretty gross and dirty right now, but he seemed different and cool. It was $4.99, and then again, like I said, 30% off coupon. When I went to check in the bottom, it says this is an Anthropology cookie jar. So I'll show you here. So Anthropology cookie jar, originally $68. So that went in my cart without any doubt, right? Like, oh, you're mine. So that from there, fall to me, right? It looks like fall. Then I went to the plant section. I wanna put him in a safe space here, but here. I went to the plant area and everything is good. I found like there were florals and stuff, but I always kind of like, florals is one of those things that it has to be really good for me to buy them from the thrift store and not too expensive, right? So I found this one. Now this one, it kind of makes me nervous. I don't know if it's like something that I shouldn't be touching, but this whole thing, they were selling it for $149, as you can see there. And I don't know if this is a desert plant, if this is something good, something bad. I thought this would be so nice in the front of my house with where I put all my pumpkins and my setup, you know, just to have it there by the door. So $1.49, minus the 30% off. I could not believe it. So I was happy with my with my owl and my plants, right? And then I go to the dishes and I spot Fiesta ware. And I saw it and I was like, Fiesta ware, really? Is that really what it is? And it is. It is Fiesta ware. So I have these 4 smaller plates for $3.99. Then I have these 9 regular plates for $7.49 of Fiesta ware in the same set, right? In the same colors. And then they have these 6 bowls Fiesta ware for $5.99, as you can see in the price here. So in all, with the 30% off coupon, I paid less than $12 for 18 or 19 pieces of Fiesta ware, which I was like, yay! So I am going to be listing those, the owl, right away, because I know fall, those are the colors, right, that you want to have in fall. Then the lady was coming out with some things in the cart, and they were brass, so I had to take them. It was this $5.99 big candlestick holder for $5.99 here. And I was already happy to pay those prices, you know, without remembering that I had a coupon. Then I have this one, which I'm going to need help with, because I think this is like an incense burner because of the dish here up here. But I don't know if you put something down here. I don't think so. I like the shape anyway, so it was $5.99 for this one. And I thought, you know, it looks so like a Harry Potter artifact. Then this one was $7.99, and look at the size of this. And it has some engravings in there. This is really heavy. This has to be solid brass. And the comparison between these two, look at that, how much bigger that is. Pretty amazing for that $7.99. The one that I was not completely sure to grab, but I guess I was excited already, I grabbed this one, $6.49. I was about to put it back because I know that these things don't sell for much, but since I got the 30% off, I felt like, okay, I can, you know, do $18, $15. It's a little bit bigger, so I would probably do closer to 20, right? But yeah, I decided to grab this one. Then from there, I was just happy. And I think, you know, if we stop there, it was a good haul overall. I found this little guy for $3.99. I haven't researched it yet. It's a coin bank. It has the lock and the key. And it's made by, what's this? Cruise Weekend and Night. It's made by Surtex. So I don't really know what this is. It just looked very cool to me. And I was like, this is something we could use for Halloween. We could use for decor. I could sell. So I decided to grab it for that price. My last item, I got it because we do luau. And I want to have this tradition keep going. And so I found a tiki solid wood. You can see this is heavy, thick wood. Face, the totem, I guess, for $6.99 with the 30% off. So I decided to bring it home. So to me, this was pretty epic, especially because I spent less than 30 minutes in the store. But what do you think? What was your favorite? Do you collect Fiesta ware? Do you like the brass? Do you like Anthropologie? I mean, I know I enjoy going to that store, but I can never afford to buy things in there. That's why I sell them. Anyways, thank you for watching this video. Hopefully you subscribe and like so you can get notified every time I post a video, and I'll be posting one more. Along with these things, I thrifted some Christmas things that I'm really excited to start getting my hands into it, to post for sale and to show to you guys. So yeah, see you next week. Bye-bye.